Hello, good morning. My name is Morganon. I bid everyone welcome to Divinity Original Sin, which Val and I will be playing in co-op, which is gonna be something interesting. So, barely know anything about this game. I'm aware of its reputation more than any actual facts about it. But playing in co-op, Val and I will probably get into some trouble, so that'll be fun. I'm going to turn my microphone on. Dog is going nuts as usual. And, yeah. So I'm not really sure how we handle multiplayer in this. Alright, so we got difficulty options, obviously. I'm not sure if we have the balls to go for hard mode or tactician mode. Certainly I don't know much. I feel inclined to just go standard difficulty. What do you think, Val? Well, even Wasser's afraid of it, so let's go standard. Oh god. I shouldn't be muted on stream. No. There's probably a desync. This doesn't look like multiplayer to me. I don't. Hang on. Did I do something wrong? Do I invite you now? Oh, way to go, Val. Oh god. Wants to do it through GOG. That's alright. So other players join the game with a server ID. So I should be able to just send it to you, Val. Try that. I enjoy it. It's low-key, but nice. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. This isn't just open to GOG players, is it? Do I have to do it a different way? I read online, it says across Steam and GOG you can invite anybody, but maybe there's a specific way to do it. I don't know. See if that server thing works. Connection failed. Try again. Yeah, this seems to be the way to do it. Oh god, I just broadcast the server ID to everybody. But hovering over it, it does say Steam players can join. Oh, is that you? It looks to be you. Okay. I guess you make your own character now. Can you not nudge me, Otis? Okay, so, unfortunately, because of the very limited character creator in this game, I couldn't get really anywhere close to my standard character. But I'm going to do what I can. It's one of those games where the portraits are not made to match your actual character creator, which annoys me. I don't know what any of this means. I mean, I don't play AI, so...
What could that have done?
I am just going to make what I made before, which was as close as I could get. I don't know why it gives you underwear options. I don't know how often this game expects me to be in my underwear, but it concerns me. Can I get out of my underwear now? Alright, as far as classes, I don't know if there's any spear weapons in this game, which would be thematically appropriate for my character. So otherwise, I don't know what I want to go with. I feel like somebody ought to have a heal spell, just to start with. It's a handy thing to have. Why, no matter what outfit I have, do I not seem to wear any armored pants? Yay! Why is it so hard? Twitch, how do I just, like, ban somebody? There you are. Why does it make the button so small? Ban! Oh, God! Why did it ban Vassar? No, that is not what I tried to do. Are you serious? How do I fix this? I clicked on a different name! That is not what I did! How do I fix this? I clicked... The fucking bot isn't even getting banned. I clicked on their fucking name and it banned Vassar. What the hell? Is my, like, browser just... I don't understand how that happened. I literally clicked on their name. I don't know if it's just because you chatted while I was clicking and it somehow thought I selected you. I was not typing that whole stupid name. Whatever. All's well. Yeah, I'm about to. I don't know why I haven't already. I mean, last week, or the week before, my whole Twitch UI wasn't even, like, fitting within the window of the browser, no matter how I resized it. Anyway, like I said, somebody probably should have a heal of some kind. Oh, this is like a debuff heal. Rouge. Lone wolf. Well, I'm not a lone wolf. I'm with Val. Can I just say, I'm one of those kind of weirdos who I hate basic clubs as a weapon. They're always just like a stick. I find them such hideous weapons. I can't stand using them in any RPG. A weirdly specific thing to hate on. Is it? I don't think this one is, because it only ever lets you have two. Because this is one of those games, Val, where it just has a bunch of pre-made portraits. They go in the Neverwinter Nights route. But it doesn't actually correspond with your character. Oh. Interesting. I think we'll go with that, just 'cause I don't feel like managing party members. If that's an option in co-op. Alright, well, what class are you doing, Val? I'll try to synergize somewhat. We'll find out. Oh god, are you underweared again? Battle Mage. What does Battle Mage do? You have a Crushing Fist, Burning Touch, and Buff Ally. So, if you're gonna buff me, then I should probably be something DPS-y. Well, we both get a Crushing Fist. If I were to go with this. And do I go basic bitch as a fighter? What's Inquisitor? Like another magi type. I think I'm going with the big sword. Why not? Oh god. You can keep the heal. Are you saying we can change these? Interesting. So I'm only allowed to change one of them, it looks like. What, have a staff? Yeah, I know. I usually try and not spend forever in character creators, but like I said, I don't really know what this is all what is up with... Sorry, 1 second. Everything's messed up. What is it? Can I just select any amount of anything? Oh, no. You're just replacing it. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. You can't change any of them. It just doesn't let you change them in a sensible way. So that is weird that I pretty much have access to all of these. I don't understand why I have this already equipped, supposedly. How curious. So I could do a blend of spell things. It isn't. I forgot to change it. I mean, I went right into character customizer, not into name. I think I'm just going to stick with the defaults for now. How readily can you change them in-game? Do you have to, like, learn new skills? What do you mean, penultimate? This one? I can't touch that one. What are all these? Nasty deeds? Staff of Magus. Oh, it's crafting, man. I see. Well, I'm just gonna stick with defaults, I guess. I don't know how good any of them is. Vale is very pale. Talents. There it is. No longer have a companion, but 70% bonus to vitality, 2 bonus to return. Alright. I have to sacrifice one to get it. Those seem antithetical, so I'll swap those two. There. I don't like the battering ram ability. I find in many games it's not even a good one. What can I do in its stead? So obviously the weapon requirement is something to consider. What kind of spells are you working with? They both have a heal. Maybe we should do a different heal. You got Fuego. I'll take that one instead. So I have low dexterity, so that doesn't work that well. And perhaps I shan't. Okay, so it's very heavily dependent on skills I don't have, or attributes I don't have. Then never mind. Do the big fist. Oh wait, I don't want that. Swap used to. Well, you should. Unless you plan on hiring a companion. Oh, I'm ready when you're ready. So I just realized my start menu is showing up over the game. There we go. Oh. I had not noticed.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed
It's not
the
how you spell
wounded
sorcerer.
through a great power called Source.
Oh,
But a
I
terrible
get it.
darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
What an incredibly basic premise. I was aware of that.
Rise and shine, Master Source.
Oh God, I hate
Come once you up on deck.
when they just morph still images for talking
Don't
animation.
ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain.
I wish I had enabled subtitles.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're
Orcs.
blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and to drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it looks this low budget, considering what they would ultimately work with BG3. I am going to immediately enable subtitles because I completely forgot. I'm used to games that just have them by default. Why, what are you doing to me already? Cool dialogues. What does that mean? Does that mean we both participate? Oh, it's all click to move? No. Oh, you move the camera separately. That is awkward. How do I rotate the camera? Do I not get to?
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Okay, our characters have their own conversations. Val, you and I don't even have to talk. Oh, I found a rock. Press. Whoops. Pretty groovy. Oh, I have a sub backpack. Wow, this thing isn't even like... Chat box was like overlapping my quick menu. How do I center the camera again, it said? I missed that tutorial. Camera center home. It's all the way over there, though. Oh, middle click? Oh! Would you look at that? Uh oh, Val, you've already gotten into trouble?
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Conduit? What do we do? Val, why do you have a sword?
Seize upon our enemies.
Zomboys. Alright, well, good luck. Alright. Thanks. Well, I have to get over there, so yeet. Ow. Get boned. Oh, nicely done. Except you set yourself on fire. What else I got here? Resurrect. Grenade. Flee. If I don't get Infuegoed. No, I got Infuegoed. So, 4 AP, what do I got left? Where's my AP? I can't see them. How do I see how much AP I have left? Oh, it's the circles. Okay. So 4 is all I got left. It uses 4. 5 to 6 crushing. Knockdown status. Let's knock him down. Oh, I killed him. Never mind. Are we done? Oh no, he isn't dead. Never mind. He looked very dead.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
We're still
Stolen
on fire.
from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? My heart.
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
So we actually have dialogues with
We
each
can't
other.
turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark...
Oh, way to skip it, Val. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I ran through the fire because I'm a dummy. I thought I was skirting around it, but I guess I got too close. Enjoy. So there's not like a mana bar, is there? Oh, healing is only once per combat. How sad. Way to go, Val. You went without me. Gonna smash? I smashed it. I don't know if that breaks what's inside. I don't think anything came out of it, so...
This seems to be broken.
Who could have done that? Is there a... Huh? No tab to highlight things? God, camera. Oh, can you? I got a flask. I got wooed.
Careful! There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Mine?
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
I'm assuming neither of us can disable traps. Thanks! It's already begun.
Into the fray once more.
Are you talking to a mouse? Talk to this mouse. Better friend than you. He's running away from me,
I've
though.
always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb
Never mind.
than meets the eye.
It could be a myth. This seems to be broken.
Old parchment.
Maybe the lock can be jimmied.
We ain't jimmying nothing. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving to the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on the right-hand side. What are you doing, Val? You make me nervous. Is it? Well, there's a puzzle here. Oh, that is generic-ass stock voice that you have. I heard that in Exanima. Here, I'll smash it. Holy crap, this is a sturdy chest. Don't set it on fire. It would be nice if they just continued. Game is inferior to Neverwinter Nights. Why'd you hit me? How'd you even hit me?
This seems to be broken.
Not broken enough. Okay. So what's the riddle here? I got a tooth. Stand close to the... Tend the grays in the antechamber before moving to the inner room. Stand close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on the right-hand side. So tend to the grays first? What does that even mean? What graves? I see none. Ooh. That would be fitting. Recipe. What are you doing? Settle yourself down.
I've spotted something interesting.
Okay, so tending to the graves is not actually part of the puzzle.
I needed that.
Thanks. Don't tell me my business. Your turn.
But I don't imagine.
Well, you keep setting yourself on fire. Wait a minute, what's that mean? Do weapons have condition? They do. I don't like that. Mine? Oh boy. Spleesh. Why can't anyone just cast a spell without a phrase? I guess I could have just smashed those instead of wasting the spell. Oh!
Feel my fiery wrath.
I don't want to. You didn't see that.
This seems to be broken.
Fishing pole.
Not even worth the rummaging.
Is fishing a mechanic? I don't think it is. My chair. Oh my god, it's so hard to click on things. Got a Fuego Ball. I don't feel like you should be that close to it. Oh, way to go. Val, you struggling? What the hell? God damn it.
Back on my feet again.
How am I supposed to know how things arc? Or whether they're gonna hit a wall in isometric.
Burns in sacrifice.
Careful now.
Ep. Key. Probably on the other side of the gas. Well, I did get a fireball spell. I don't want to use it because I had the grenade.
Feel the burst.
What have you done? It's so hard to click on things. I hate how small things are. How do I do this? What? No. Val, stop. I have the key. I just don't know how to use it.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
How do I use it? No, we finished with the scrolling. Oh, combined with... No. What? Oh, it's a door key. That's why. My mistake. So where's the chest key? Is there a button to make items highlight? That would be nice. Can you stop? Burning failed. Thank you, Dans. Any alt? Doesn't seem to be working. There's an attack move.
Missed.
Damn right you did. How? I tried. So it just shows loose items? I see. So it doesn't highlight, like, chests and containers. Well then, let's look for the key. Although it's probably going to be in a box somewhere. Are you talking... asking the rat about the key, Val? We've done this. Trap disarm toolkit. Yoink. Alright, well, how about we just... Can I pick it? Probably not. Oh! I did. Mine. I have a wand. Do you want it? If you're the mage. This is we. The character creator is very basic. I couldn't really get anywhere close to the character I wanted. pal? Who's got pet pal? Oh, I get you.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Something that stinks.
I've spotted something.
We both spotted it. Nice.
What's this? I found something.
Got a hat.
Gods leech this evil from my blood.
You absolute fuck. You deserve to get poisoned for that. And disable hat visibility? Good.
Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
Oh, what? Why am I a boulder? I thought I was just going sneaky beaky, but... How... This is silly. Val, press C. Nice one. Oiled?
I feel
getting
uneasy
greasy.
here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
Val, don't get too close. Are we supposed to be sneaking past, or are we... What are we doing? Oh, we failed. Way to go, Val. Maybe... I wouldn't have done that while you were on the oil, but okay. Well, this is groovy. Invalid target. You're not valid. Hammer time. You got squished. How many bitches are there? I think it's just the 2 boners. I'll back off.
I cannot endure this fiery agony.
Why would you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna stab him. Ooh, a maul. Just absolutely wanton disregard for self-preservation. Splitting maul.
This seems to be broken.
Stop breaking everything. I shall maul it. Behold. Oh, did you now? I knew you played it. I didn't realize you streamed it. How do we get up there? See treasure. What have you done? I wish there was button movement. I hate click only movement controls. Cooking pot.
More junk!
Spoiled by many other isometric RPGs. Oh wait, we came from up there, didn't we? I got you. I hate having to either hold the mouse button or constantly click. It's just not... Especially when I have to use the same mouse to turn the camera. If there was at least buttons to rotate the camera, then I'd be okay with it. Maybe there are. Delete and end? I'm not... What? My hand doesn't go over there. Do Q and E do anything? No, then I'm using those. There we go, much better. So it's so slow. Why would you put them on brackets? It's still on the other side of the keyboard. My hand belongs on WSAD and nowhere else. Oh god, this puzzle, she says. Is it related to the plates downstairs? Perhaps take one of those vases off and see if anything changes up here. Nope. What was this? There's not really any clues other than this having a plate in front of it. And it's just not heavy enough. Okay. Val, I need you. The vase wasn't heavy enough. Need my dummy thick ass. What are you up to? Gotta go through the other door. Step on that square. Val and I will figure it out in 30 seconds. Spooky casket. Wait, is that the puzzle? Thought there's gonna be way more to it. Take your time, sir.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave? The Bloodstone Defiler, where is it?
Met a trio of strange cult-like figures at the entrance.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The Bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
I know not what you mean.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
Who are you?
In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers.
Don't
the
do that.
legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
Wait, I'm just leaving? He's definitely gonna try and kill us. You didn't do a very good job defending it, considering people walked out of here with it before you even noticed.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he not fighting? Uh-oh, many boners. Burning failed. Look at you scooting away. Ow! Let's see. Only got that many. Let's do this.
Let the blood of your enemies be your motivation.
And now I'm gonna give you a pound. Failed. Well, I tried. Aha! What have you done to me? Why's my hat showing up again? Oh, my hat. Oh. Gotcha. How about you die, sir? Smash! Ha-ha! Dork face. Oh god, he's a ghost now.
Dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Interesting. Is killing a ghost possible? Ah, shit. Impotent poke. I just want to see if killing him works. Seems to.
Die, vermin!
Oh, now it tells me. Water balloon? Well, let's finish the job first.
Wherever you go, we're there.
Whoa, shit. Nice. Alright, so if you're near them and they try to move, you get a chance of free hit. Or at least I do. Well, why'd you have to chase him all the way over there? Like how you said death never dies, but you just had to die twice. You dropped a key. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if this is one of those games where you really ought to loot everything. Like, is there limited inventory? Nope. GG. Knock, knock. Oh god, we're outside. Yeah, so when I played this by myself way back in the day, I don't even think I got out of that dungeon. It's because I didn't realize this was going to be a turn-based game, and I wasn't in the mood for it back then. Nice. There's teleports. Cool. Presumably. Maybe they just needed to go in that direction, so why walk out and find it a long way around? I noticed we didn't pursue them up the stairs. Well, these guys got halos. They look drunk.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Why are they talking to me when you're closer?
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single ord in sight, you know. Just hold your tongue.
Don't touch that book.
Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
Belle, what are you doing? We're talking to these men.
So, you're sorcerers, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a
You deserve it.
bedroom birdcage that don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take
Can you stop trying to hit the man I'm talking to?
I know he reads.
If you burn to death, I'm not resurrecting
large
you.
as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
Okay. Well, I don't want these men telling me what to do.
I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me.
And face me, too. You two are a disgrace to your uniforms.
You defy the Legion, will you? The punishment for that offense is death.
Well, thanks for softening them up, Vale.
Feel the dragon's claw!
Never trust anybody who calls themselves the Legion. Not enough action points. Cheer. I have a very duty voice. Least of all the Romans.
No glory in this death.
No, but a lot of fun. Ah, shit.
My life is ebbing away.
Shit. Ah, shit. I was gonna try and heal you, but now I'm too far away. I don't have enough AP. I'll knock him down then. Well done. We murdered them like heroes. Why do I have an exclamation mark?
Well, there we have it. 2 dead legionnaires.
They deserved it, the cretins.
Right you are. I'll not shed tears for the likes of them.
Glory, how do you have a gradient on your name in the chat? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Prime! Why does the people who pay for shit get all the cool stuff? Oh, it's 7 TV. Gotcha. Oh, I like... Okay. I see. This was the stairs they went up. I like how we murdered those men, but didn't even cross the bridge. What else is about? A lot of shells. Look here. I'll pick up she shells. Oh, that's a big she shell. Alright, well, we've been here. Who's shouting? Is Michelle? Is that the one I picked up? Someone's shouting. I don't know where from. Dan's backseating. I couldn't tell where it's coming from. Oh, it's a clam.
Look! Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer. Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native, tender water.
You're like inches away, dude.
Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, For I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur. Huh.
What's this evolutionist bullshit?
Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic harpy. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone, alas.
You say that you are doomed?
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean?
How are they holding you up to their ears? You're bigger than any they are.
Of course they can hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for.
So it's a sea's embrace you long for.
Yes, yes.
I got blonked.
I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength gives release. And treasure long sunk I will grant thee. What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea, so he may yield you long-lost treasure?
So what subversive comedy do we expect from this? I'm gonna eat it.
Kindness is its own reward. And then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the...
Agreed. Let's send him home.
I hate that the dialogue doesn't follow when you speak.
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound bitch.
Yeet. Wow, that didn't go far.
The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a perfect kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Okay, he almost crushed me with it. Well, he was genuine. I'm assuming we don't both get the treasures. Like, you didn't get any of that, did you? So who needs this ring more? It's water resist and HP. And extra AP, I guess? How many HPs you got? Shovel? Get to digging, Vale. You have way less HP than I do, so you take it. Where do we dig? Hope this isn't just a dig anywhere
All
mechanic.
that digging, and there's nothing here.
There's supposed to be a clue on where to dig. The cost to equip if you were to equip it in battle. I see. Well, I don't know what's a dirt mound, what's just a rock. So you lose maximum HP with your equipment then? Or AP, sorry. Oh, equip it in battle. Wait, I'm confused. Does that mean if you equip it in battle, it takes that many just in that turn? Or if you have it equipped, it's reducing your, like, total. I see. Okay, so that's kind of silly. I don't see... Oh, here's a mound. Okay, I don't actually have to use the shovel. Just occurs. Boo! Okay, well, that's done. Got mushrooms. Is that so? What have you done? Oh, people are fighting. Subtitles popping up. Well, they're having a wonderful time. Uh-oh. Oh, it all just saved. What did I do? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Alright, way to go. He's a brave fellow. Why'd that guy get like 2 turns right in a row? Nice one. These are orcs? These are the weirdest looking orcs I've ever seen. That's what you get for... Why is that man shooting you? Cultist. Well, I'm gonna try a gambit here. I can't until you do your turn. We got a barrel here. Maybe orcs regress in size. Or they just define their class by their size. I don't know. Strength? No! I'm not strong. Strong is all I am. You bonked. Nice one. Don't loot in the middle of combat. These guys are actually doing pretty good. I thought they would just be like meat fodder. Well, now they suck. Why are you shooting me? I've done nothing to you. I'll let them have that one.
This day we fight. This day we win!
Brute! I'm here now. I got that one taken care of, it seems. Yeah, you get stabbed. Well, get chopped. That's all I got. I'm confused at how it's determining the order. Some people do consecutive turns very quickly. Ow.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
I gained a level. Well, apparently I'm not strong enough to do anything, so I'm doing more of that.
Vengeance will be ours.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
The other guy already said that. Don't need to repeat. So I'll just continue two-handed for now. Might as well get better at what I'm already doing. I have not been saving. Good call. You having a chat? I'll chat with this man. I cannot click on him, for goodness sake.
Hail, Source Hunter! Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Well, the first 2 Legionnaires I encountered didn't welcome me. Why was there a human fighting alongside the orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Syceal?
I'm sure we will.
I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet around these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Syceal than most do in an entire military career. It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows, we need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. They may need help. I'd go myself, but we legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach.
Well, they did just a few moments ago. Ew. I don't like this loot menu. Ooh, potion. Give me it. Where have you gone? I'm gonna check out their boat. No, I cannot check out their boat. Oh god. Oh. Fire! Fire! Fire? Oh boy. Unidentified items. Why did the cat open the door?
What's all this ruckus?
Of course he's a talking
Sounded
cat.
worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Syceal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
Was summoned here by a cat?
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
God, he's a furry.
Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Why did you need to be in a cat form right now?
So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
I dislike how cat-centric this man is.
Captain
His puns are very
Aureus,
annoying.
though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts.
Wives always be doing deeds.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Esmeralda?
Still,
Was her
don't simply take
husband
my word for it,
Quasimodo?
Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Syceal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
So do they just call us here? We're source hunters, who I presume are hunting down sorcerers that they don't want running amok. But you brought us here to investigate a murder. That doesn't seem like our jurisdiction. May interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
The cat metaphors don't stop.
We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here.
I don't like somebody who talks in 50% puns. I appreciate a pun in a timely occasion, but not every other breath.
There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
They're after Steelbeard's treasure. What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years.
I don't think I will, Val.
And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now.
Oh, don't be so humble, sir.
Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
Do tell me more about this cat trick of yours, even though I don't actually want to hear it.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
No, it does not surprise me at all, you weirdo.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
I don't want to imagine it.
But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
Hopefully nobody just thinks that you're their house cat and, like, lets you sleep in their bed, because that would be real weird.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk
Morgan
about.
didn't turn into a cat.
Feel free to visit me whenever you want.
Her...
I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters.
What the hell do you call it? Her transformation spells are pretty useless.
Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first.
Did she? Well, why wasn't that a thing in the game?
Like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sysil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Adieu.
And good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Without further adieu, I bid you adieu.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
How about no? The ship's still on fire. See, if I hadn't used the rain spell, I could have done something about this. I have water balloons.
West and Ox have learned how to play with fire.
Oh, I did it. Really? My water... You've been splashing buckets of water on there, but I threw a water balloon, and that saved the day. These are some epic water balloons. Well, that one's not rescuable. What? You tell me I can't walk over this rope?
The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope?
Yeah, you don't get to be self-aware now. A very up-tempo song. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story. Source? Here? In Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
What are you up to, Val? Trying to cut the rope? I don't even see a way to interact with it. I tried to attack it, but... Unless I can do... Listen? Nope. See, that's an age-old trope that I genuinely find annoying is, oh lol, here's a video game mechanic that we're doing ironically, except it's actually working that way.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature. Yes, sir. As fine a specimen as one of her stock, sir.
Why do you need a double-sided staircase here? And neither side are convenient to get on. Why not just have one staircase up the middle, or a ladder?
Source? Here? Inside? That was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen.
I don't need the gratitude of so many seamen.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him. I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Everyone's got the most annoying accents they could find. I'll leave Val in the company of seamen while I go explore. Okay, what G-Force come up? I found wheats. I know it's a very age-old, like, CRPG thing, but I don't like when there are tons and tons and tons of containers with very minor loot to find. I'm really disinclined to check any of them. Then once in a while, they have something actually useful. New information.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up. Never been homesick a day in me life.
So the cows are just humans mooing. Oh. They also talk.
Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Seal, from dock to graveyard and back again. Speaking of Bull, you ought to say hello to him. He's clairvoyant, you know. Can tell your fortune to the T.
These bulls sound like they came from Gothic.
Even smell the sea air over this rock.
How do I leave? I'll talk to Bull. Oh, I get it. Val's the only one who can talk to him.
I can't even smell.
Why would you get that perk? I guess I'm glad you did. I'm sure that'll get us some secret information.
a struggle? What kind of struggle?
The size.
Nice one.
Have you felt Rookbor's led into things?
It's interesting that I can understand them just because you have that ability, but I can't talk to them.
Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Seal. The 2 feet.
Why do they have completely different accents?
But I see all that is and is to be. Of course, most winsome 2 feet. Of course. What would you like to know? Death. Ever the most difficult topic to foretell. I see. Oh dear. No. No. Your reading is over. Do you hear? Over.
Very good sign, Val. Sure, it'll be... What? Val! You just antagonized everyone on the beach. All the workers are attacking us too. You can't just kill the talking bull. Maybe we just leave. Oh god. They're coming out everywhere. I'm fleeing. We escaped. I didn't realize I went to a portal for some reason. Can we just go back now?
What beast could have slaughtered these men?
Oh, the Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck.
Who killed these men?
Bloody orcs are at it again! Beats me what on earth they want in Seal. This is their second attack within as many weeks. And their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of
Yeah, we've had
launching
this
a
conversation. Man, unthinkable. These men were just guarding the bridge with their lives. They were slaughtered by orcs, I presume. See if people are still hostile. I hope not. Seem to be okay. Well, I hope you learned something, Val. Oh no! Bull's still dead! I can't believe you, Val.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
What's he say? And of course, the cows make milk puns. As if the cat didn't have enough milk puns. I will be right back. Val, no more shenanigans while I'm away. Where have you gone to?
This place reeks of orc stench.
What? Why is there like a titty orc here?
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
No wonder they had such a low budget. They spent it all on hiring Sean
Who
Connery.
did I see creeping along the shore? But this lovely orcish lady. For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Ah, I've always had
I knew Val would
amateur
be interested in
interest
that.
all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to save him from his murderous darling.
When I say let the man learn his own lessons.
Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
You're right. The information she provides could well turn the tides here in Cyseal.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're all going to regret this.
Oh, I don't think I'll regret anything. I am going to enjoy
Your
this.
gauge, and I'll handle this threat for all our sheiks.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
Ugh. I don't like her voice.
Ripple!
But where's the man we supposed to be talking at? You, Horatius?
Pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, snooping around? If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee. As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders. That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies here instead of mine.
Of course they don't. Your reputation precedes you. You did just murder a cow outside.
Nah, even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please, leave me be.
Is reputation like a stat? Oops, I tried to sneak. I don't mean to do these things. Attitude? Oh, yeah, of course Val has a bad attitude. So stop setting cows on fire, Val. I assume if the door is in red, that means you shouldn't touch?
This place reeks of orc stench.
Val. So anything highlighted in red is stealing or illegal to touch.
I can't even smell the sea air over this crop.
I don't believe in bad touch. Why is there a star on here? Is that just a landmark? Notice there's some yellow icon in here. That's just that rat?
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Where are we going?
Good on you. These boss men.
Need to get into the upper quarter.
So what they say?
We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
I hate NPCs who just repeat themselves idly. Especially when they start all layering together. Oh, I see a chest. I'll get there. Trapdoor. And just fall down.
Honored to meet you.
None of y'all got names, so none of y'all are important. I know how to map. Why is it telling me map tutorials like 2 hours in? Here's a swanky house.
Under lock and key.
Do I have no more lockpicks? Nope. Uh-oh. Can I not go upstairs? Oh, you have to click on it. Stairs don't work conventionally.
This here is my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Cyseal itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless. Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the third degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
Oh, you got defensive all of a sudden. I suspect he's a murderer. Are you talking to him again? Yeah. Wonder if we, I don't know if there's like a time of day thing. If you would like go downstairs, we could sneak up here. I see his chest key is somewhere, supposedly. Yoink. Why is sneaking so easy? I'm not even much of a sneakist. He had a dagger. Okay, he has suspicious boots and a knife. Well, see, the difference is I'm good at it. What did you find? Oh, you broke in there?
Striking it rich.
Settle down. No, he doesn't know we did this. Found his ledger. It is impossible that any but Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't just vanish into thin air. Oh, the corpse is gone. It's not, even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. As long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
They're all involved. 'Twas a conspiracy. We could go dig up the stiff at the northern graveyard, so this in way.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, source hunter.
Well, is the graveyard out here?
Drown my sorrows
Oh, God.
with ale.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's north. Oh, wow. There's a lot of shit going on out there. Let's, not wander too far. I would presume that the graveyard is probably full of zomboys. Maybe we shouldn't go there yet either. So let's finish up talking in town. Get the full picture before we start grave robbing.
Your return marks a victory, hunter.
I could do with a
We'll
cold
vanquish our
drink.
foes yet.
Said our return marks a victory. We didn't even do anything. Oh god, camera, please. My compulsion to move was sad. Keeps screwing me up.
Dear me. How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the seas.
Egglander.
Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench. Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring. For my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
My hands will not be helping you, sir.
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards.
I hate characters who just talk too much.
Oh, you are truly a wonder, oh budding flower of the morn. Yet that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny.
I don't want to be in a private place with you,
Hot
weirdo.
spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there, so that we can warm our bones.
I don't want to follow this man. I think we should stand him up. Where's who we're supposed to be talking to?
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Oh, graveyard's in town. I just saw it on the map. I question if we should be digging up a lot of graves. Probably really affect our reputation. Oh. What is that? Oh no. Why is the dog attacking? Oh, dog's helping. Look at that fucking weirdo. Holy shit. Jared? Alright. Good effort, Val. I don't know why you thought setting the guy with the bomb on fire would have had a good outcome. If you had at least retreated, you could have killed everybody else and then revived me afterwards. Let's try again. Okay, he just blows himself up. How do we handle this? Maybe we gotta wet him. Since you seem to get the first turn, I have a plan. Throw this at him. That might put out the fuse. Yay! I'm a genius. Be wise to flee. I ain't fleeing. Use a question mark level. Whoops. Dude. Oh, we got this. Don't stand a chance.
Face the unending darkness.
GG. Thank you, dog. What is that?
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged
Cloud.
spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
A little bit of column A and B, I guess.
Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
Should we be doing all these? I'm sure they're all some kind of meme. Nope, just empty bones.
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so.
How dare you?
Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home.
I got a bone. I take it all the animals are just humans making dog noises.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Stop stealing my shovel. What's that? Oh, I got a pie.
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife? Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome. And I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much. Seriously, so much. You have no idea.
Okay, so that's a clue.
Jake. Please do not disturb.
Are you here, Jake? Jake?
Nice.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
How dare they? Let's dig up this one too.
Are you playing without me?
Uh-oh. Dave! I knew I should have read the tombstone.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
You certainly didn't. Why's this man getting involved? Nice kick. No! I didn't even talk to that person. Oh god, that pain. Knockdown failed, shit.
May this divine gift lead us to triumph.
I don't think we're killing Dave. What? How'd you get attackers up? Oh, you bitch. You're the one who moved, and his attack of opportunity hit me.
I must focus.
No! Alright, well, we're not fucking with Dave. Really, I had a more recent quick save than that. That's annoying. Who's dangling?
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated. Is he trying to tell me something? That's a sheep! Where's Jake's corpse?
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
You do that, Val. I'll just dig up everything that's not Dave.
May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you.
Uh-oh.
Look here. Even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemeris the Wise. You may go wide-eyed with amazement now.
I'll wait for Val to get back.
Rest
I dug
in
up a
peace,
ghost.
darling.
This woman's really laying it on thick. Who's Moon?
Rest in peace, darling. May the seven keep you.
This woman. I'm over here talking to a ghost. Come listen if you want.
Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death, the diamond in the crown that is my literary legacy.
Never heard of it.
There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show the expected intellectual growth when I put them to the test. You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my inimitably esteemed essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon boasts a copy, the gilded cherry on their paper pie. As if I need introduction. Nemris the thinker, the theorist, the visionary. Come now, surely you lack the time, as I do, for such silly questions.
I don't know. This man's just fond of alliteration and self-flattery more than anything. So I'm guessing he's got a riddle/puzzle thing for us to do later after we find his book.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace. I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter Loni. But when the undead plague broke out, my dear husband was among the first killed. Loni never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to town dangling the opportunity to annihilate those undead devils, Loni lapped up their rhetoric and joined without so much as a backward glance. She was killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies, and here I stand, mourning the death of my last joy.
How very sad. We won't be digging up that one. Not while she's standing there anyway.
Are you there, Jake? Jake?
Oh, I found a cave. Let's wait on that a minute.
Rest in peace, darling.
Oh god, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're fine.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Rest in peace, darling.
I knew it would be something. At least I quick saved this time.
Feel my fiery wrath.
I think she felt it. Nice.
Trying to escape.
Man, I missed. Always depend on good old Murphy. You got squished.
Let the blood of your enemies be your motivation.
Murphy's a good boy. I think he just wants the bones. Nice boot. Nice. Shit. Who's mooing? Oh God! She just fucking disappeared. I don't want her to be dead. Yeah, let's not do that. I feel like she's got something important later. Should we do the cave? Just getting sidetracked, but that's where the fun is. What are you up to? Where have you gone? Oh. Do we want to do the cave or do we want to keep investigating Jake? Oh, boners. There is a oil pot behind us if we need like a fallback. A trap. Doot doot. Ow.
Reduced to ash!
Pummeled into the earth!
Get smooshed. Then I'll... Nope, never mind. I'll tank for you. Ow. Ow.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Thanks. Get bumped. Another bump. What? Well, they always survive with 1 pixel of health. There, I'm moving this way. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. You little shit. Oh, what were you thinking? Get bumped. That was the first thing that sprang to mind as a solution, and if it failed, I had no other gambit. Watch out for this little hot spot.
Blaze is unbearable.
And I'm gonna get out of the blaze. Oh shit. What? Oh shit, I canceled my turn by accident. Apparently space cancels a turn, so don't do that. Wow, that really hurt him. Just smackoed.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
The team hardly enjoys being confused with your massive wobbling head.
Is this how it's gonna be, Val?
More junk.
Oh, level up. Whoops. I keep pressing all the wrongest buttons. Oh, hold on, slow down. What the hell is that thing? He's got a flamethrower. Oh, what have you done? I haven't even leveled up yet. Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, set the Burning Man on fire. Excuse me while I try to get over there. Toasty. Get fisted. Ow. Could you not? We might be screwed. Guy's hurt. Nice one.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
Don't beat no more. Yeah, I think we're done. I don't think it's working out. They're all level 2 enemies, so how are we losing this hard? As long as I keep missing. Now. How's this work? Do I use it now? I don't know.
Eternal silence awaits you.
If I flee without you, what happens? Enemy's too close. Oh no. Retreat. Oh god, my gloves are breaking. Well, why'd you get a free shot, dick? Shit. Oh dear. You're stuck down there. Interesting. How do I get you back? I would have thought you could get resurrected in town or something. Is there a tutorial on death? Why is it just a list? You don't have categories? I want to avoid save scumming as much.
No one's around. You wouldn't raise a
What?
fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you?
I don't care about your fish.
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
What? Why are you bothering me about this? I don't care.
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Scythiel began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
It wouldn't make sense for me to criticize you for stealing, considering how much shit I've been stealing.
That's the spirit! Or should I say, the soul?
Maybe I will turn you in now, because that was a terrible pun.
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
You were a witness to this event.
Oh my
now.
God.
Tell me what happened.
I can't thank you enough for your discretion. I'll be going now.
Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. Carry on.
Everyone gets what they deserve. Sorry, Val. I'm coming to get you, but I got interrupted by a man with a fish. Oh, are you? Nice. So I have one resurrect scroll, I think, which will make this interesting. Unfortunately, you're kind of dead in the middle of them all, so... How do I do this?
Are you mad?
Are you mad? What up, Caprice? You see, the boner's like right on top of his. Wait, are you even still out there? Is that you? Can't tell. Yes, it is. So getting you up is going to be hard. It is appreciated, sir. I'm going to give myself one more heal and then see what we can do. Might need to heal and then immediately flee. Do you have a flee ability, or is that something only I got? Alright, well, I'll try this all quick-like. And then you try and flee if combat starts. Wait, what? What happened? I don't understand what happened. It just wasn't working. Oh, that was very confusing. I didn't realize he was teleporting them. I thought I was just raising them. Whatever, we're out of here. What? Why'd you get left behind? I thought we both fled. Okay, we're alive. I'm burning. That was confusing. See, I don't want to save scum because that feels disingenuous. I don't know why we're running. We could have warped. This is supposed to be a role-playing game. We roll with the punches. That man's got nothing. But when it's stuff like that one NPC getting blasted into snow, then I was willing to reload for that.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Anyway, I guess we'll just continue investigating Jake.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Maybe don't say that out loud if you expect me to buy any fish, sir. Who's the one we're supposed to be talking to? Should talk to Esmeralda. What are you doing to me? I don't trust you.
That thief is free for now. But I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path. I can understand your sympathy for that man, but feeding him for one day will hardly remedy his circumstances. You would have done better to help him more substantially than by covering up a single petty theft.
Well, we can't teach the man to fish.
Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't it?
See, I try to rely on the logic that named NPCs are important, but then some of them just don't say anything.
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Oh wait, was she a merchant?
Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a
Yes,
little stroll
no,
around the market,
no,
isn't it?
kind of, no. BRB.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Lay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Lay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Is it free? I mean, I have this ability. What? What XP did you get? What are you up to?
Well, hello there. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than the slice of this.
Where's she running to?
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Yes, how do? Stolen sheep. Who's been stealing sheep? Or is it the sheep that we found in the casket? That's a very colorful rooster. And that is not at all the rooster that he's drawing. Yeah, what's this chicken gotta say?
Red and orange, yellow and green. You see, I'm busy modeling.
And of course it's French.
Plumage isn't magnificent enough to inspire genius.
Burr?
All those naysayers in the past.
It's the worst French accent I've ever
See
heard.
what I've become. Hundreds of years from now, people will wonder, who is that cook? It must have been a grand cook, so inspired.
What a magnificent cock.
Wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Is that so? You don't get yelled at for sleeping in an owned bed? Then perhaps I shall nap. Oh well, Esmeralda's shop is here, but
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
I believe she's supposed to be jailed. Oh no, she's right here.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same. Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches. Well, what do you want to know?
Huh. You changed the mood very quick.
Syseal had the biggest economy in all of Andervale before all these recent troubles. We're all holding out hope that prosperity hasn't fled for good. They're nightmare incarnate, aren't they? Let a priest explain that to me. How we all supposedly become the gods'
Val, what
children
the
in
hell?
death, when in fact foul magic can bring us back and make us haunt our own kin in endless, mindless deviance.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Well, who says we're trying to prove that? We're just trying to find out what actually happened.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Word
Did
that
it?
I
Good
have
thing I
been
didn't
there
notice.
to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And you are?
I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Syseal from day one. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But
I hear
never shall I
this
lose
guy is like a
heart.
prolific voice
Long
actor
as a
in these
single
like
legionnaire
mid-budget
stands,
RPGs.
All of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
What do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Riverlon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of Seven couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending. And what questions are those? We've been stationed here the better part of 2 years now, alternating between twiddling our thumbs and springing into panicked battle against the orcs. Hard to admit, but without Ahu, we'd have lost this city a long time ago. You ask me, the Council would do well to evacuate the rest of the people here and give up the city for lost. I remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago. The drill sergeant barking away, "Up you get, lads, we sail for Sicile. Them's in need of the Legion over there." They certainly were, and they are still. Only, we cannot grant them victory, for I have yet to see the mortal soul that can put those undead bastards to rest once and for all.
These people are besieged by orcs and undead at the same time. The place truly is cursed.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly
Well,
are.
she's making
my
herself seem a
hero.
lot more guilty now.
A rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, my lady. As long as I'm around, no hair on your halo head shall be harmed.
That's definitely suspicious. Ooh, can I take a bath? Napping. Oh wow, that comes back real fast. Oh dear. Hey Val, there's something you might want up in this chest here.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear
I knew you'd take it.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Alright, so she didn't say much. Who else are we supposed to talk at? Yeah, I didn't... I had a feeling there would be, and I didn't want that achievement on my conscience. Or possible people that may have taken the body. Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Theliron's apprentice. Don't you dare. Oh god, she did. Can I get rid of it without getting the achievement?
I guess someone else got here first.
We'll just air out her dirty laundry for her. Your character is so eager to pick it back up. Let's go knocking on her back door. Wait, I don't have lockpicks. Why is this cock so loud? I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Well, where are these other men? Other fellows. Let's go to the crime scene at any rate. Why are these men fighting? Oh, must be practicing.
Toasty!
Do they have to comment every time they walk past the fire?
Well, hello there!
What did we just get XP for?
Where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
What? Why did we just get XP? Well, speaking of, I don't think I've done my levels up. Teleport? What teleport? Oh, we unlocked another one. Gotcha.
So, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
I'll take it. Song's so twangy. Where are you going? Oh my god. Pathfinding, please. How the hell do you get in this place? What the... Why do they have to make this town so hard to get around? Bruh, where's the door? There it is.
You there!
Beg your pardon.
A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The
Nope.
hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town.
Get on with it.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot, so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed. Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better.
Well, Val's got just
to
the thing
become
for
the
that.
full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
No, I hate it. I'm here to do my duty.
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
So you mean to say we do not live a life of adventure? We don't do anything else all day long?
Clearly,
I don't feel like we've been on much of an
strong
adventure so far.
personalities stand before me. Two who voice their opinions with vigor when they differ. What else could I expect from mighty source hunters? Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
See, it's not that this man's wrong, it's just he's clearly a scam artist and I don't want to indulge him.
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Val, you're just a sucker this man's looking
Well,
for.
don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, if a matter is divisive, it is divisive mainly because it is alluring. And riches are so very alluring. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
Well, I don't know. I don't understand what you're offering.
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
See, I hate the positive answer.
Indeed.
Because
Life's too short to spend it doing someone
it's playing
else's
into exactly
bidding.
what this
Am
man
I
wants.
Right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you
Because
still
he's
have
a pitch
questions,
man.
I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
What is it you fucks actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow. Sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it
There's
all
waivers
begins.
involved? What am I waiving?
I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the
It's an
Fabulous
MLM, for
Five,
Christ's sake.
and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another.
You can't be the
Cheer
Fabulous
one
Five if you're constantly
See each
recruiting
other
new
through
members.
thick and
You are
thin.
a fabulous many more
Partake
than
in
that.
Glory and defeat.
More like a fabulous farce.
Work hard. Fulfill contracts. Enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
See, that's the thing about games like this. Obviously, in my roleplay, I would never associate with this man. But a lot of writing and comedy has been invested in it that I'd just be missing out if I don't. But I don't want to talk with this man.
They call the undead a problem, my friend. But those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead full stop.
I need a moment to reflect.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish.
What?
Yours for a
I don't feel like any of these are true.
You're just hanging around again, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
What? I don't understand any of these. How are these relevant to the conversation we just had?
It does feel quite good to give of oneself to those in need.
Yeah, well, I don't understand how my options led to that. I was just saying that I'm not interested in wealth or glory. Not that I was
Quite trendy
obsessed
towards
with
altruism, haven't you?
altruism and selflessness. I know it has an effect, because we've been getting, like, modifiers as we go. But yeah. Val, if you want to join that MLM, go for it. I'm not going to. I mean, I get it. They're trying to make conversation personality an actual mechanic in the game, which we'll see how well they pulled that off. Right now, I'm more interested in this Mida mystery.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Stop trying to unlock it, Val. You're saying we're not allowed. So we have to talk to the Capitano first. Wherever he is. This is very bombastic tavern music. Where's Capitano? What's this man shouting about cheeses? Okay, it's way on the part of town we haven't seen yet. Who are these men?
A source hunter will always receive a warm welcome at the town hall of Sicil. I'm sure Mayor Cecil is looking forward to it.
Mayor Cecil of Sicil? Let's chat with the man.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you. My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicil, and husband of the stately Cecilia.
Yeah.
I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
It's weird when, like, a married couple have very similar names. Actually, I knew a couple who were married. The husband was Dennis, and the wife was Denise.
What?
What?
Oh, you mean Sicil. Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches.
Savage the
Not
beaches.
to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such, sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicil.
Yeah, like a man named George naming all his sons George.
And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon.
Pergamon?
What of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though, for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me. His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind. The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead. Jake murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The Council and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
Man, she's been philandering, hasn't she?
An all right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor. What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle. Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. You see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally, well, they... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake.
So we're actually going to have the conversation I wanted?
The birds and the bees when Sicil's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists? That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? The library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Please yourself.
Maybe later.
Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it. Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time.
Whatever, let's see this library.
Marvelous. Follow me, then.
I'm a bit over the meme of characters who are hard of hearing constantly misunderstanding you.
Yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown. The beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. It brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
What the hell is this Victoria and why she got close? Oh my god, it's another orc.
Demonology for dumbbells.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Could he not give you more decent clothes, though, as you grew older? It's a little strange.
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Well, we just need to find whatever book the Riddle Man, the Riddle Ghost, was talking about.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced.
Adventurer's Field Guide.
The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know
Teach
it
us
by
anything?
heart.
Sprout little legs in the night.
Any old kitchen knife can be carved into a deadly dagger after the right amount of time on an anvil. Cool. Woohoo!
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
What'd you find?
The Encyclopedia Demonium. I
Brief
know
history
it by
sorcerer
heart.
still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
I found a scroll. Guess you can make spells? Oh.
The Lesser Key of
That's weird. There's a book here that is apparently stealing if I were to take it.
Monarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising.
Yoink. Why is that such a off-limits book? Rats, vermin, plague, nuisance.
Sprout little legs in the night.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition
What the hell?
too. Most promising.
I don't like this paper mechanic. Okay. Log entry.
The knight in see-through armor.
Demonology
Princess
for
Buttercup with the
dumbbells.
blushing
Ugh.
bottom.
I need something more advanced.
Esmeralda does have a propensity
The
for all things
Encyclopedia
naughty,
Demonium.
hasn't
Why are they talking so much? It's making me so... Like, I can't hear myself think. What log entry did I get?
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced.
The knight in
The
see-through armor.
Pseudomonarchia
Princess
Daemonum.
Buttercup
And the
with the
first
blushing
edition
bottom.
too. Most promising.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
I don't understand. It said I got a log entry for reading the book about rats. Or is that you?
Book to be discovered in this library.
The blushing bottom.
Did we find the book that the man, the ghost, was talking about?
Esmeralda does have a propensity
Oh, yeah, I was wondering where that came from.
hasn't she?
Everyone's shouting so much. It is so hard to focus. I'm going downstairs. These people need to shut up. I cannot stand NPCs who just repeat idle dialogue every 5 seconds. Like that man is complaining about demonology for dumbbells like 30 times while we were in there. You can keep having fun in the library. I'm gonna go talk to the captain. I know they're out of control. Like who play tested this and said that's fine? Oh wait, this is Esmeralda's shop. Who's Val talking to? Of course you're talking to the cat.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, sir.
Uh-oh, Val, I need your expertise.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
A chicken has the right to live too?
You're not even over here. How are you having this conversation with me?
Yes, let's pardon him. Just look at the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
Oh, somehow he caught up.
Why did you let my These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine.
Well, I was trying to see if Val could talk to this chicken. He seemed like, I mean, he has a name. Well, I think since I initiated the conversation, I didn't get the talking to animals bonus.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real.
Ice blue eyes narrow beneath the heavy
Oh, we get
brow
narrator this
streaked
time.
with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
Why is this woman in a cage?
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. She clears her throat. I am Bear Daughter. I have not
She's
come here
Scottish.
to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me. And you are a source hunter. I have heard many tales of your order. Your history is long and honorable.
How do you end up in this cage?
This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose.
What the hell's a Screech woman?
But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how they keep me.
You don't think... Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
This woman in the cage under arrest.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
I mean, I ain't even squinting and she looks like a woman.
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped
She's
her
just
on
dealing
the
with your
shoulder
pest
to see
problem.
what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Oh, this is our companion. Well, I can't take a companion because I have the lone wolf thing, but if Val wants her, Val can have her.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
I was wondering that too, but it just let me. I don't know, she's chained to me. I should be able to, whoops. Shouldn't be able to.
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. I just didn't think it would let me. It's a weird thing.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again.
See, whenever I get binary choices like this, I'm always inclined to the middle of the two extremes, but I have to choose one or the other. Maybe? I don't know.
Sorry, if you say it is so, then wary I will be. As the god wolf Amira commanded Threes. Win you from your wicked world, or cold company will corrupt you.
Whatever you say. You take it.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again.
Damn it, I keep doing the thing. Oh god, I clicked outside the game.
Those boots are There is a bridge troop. Get to signing recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Where's the captain? I want to speak at him.
Sir, no, sir.
Yes, it is. We should just lock that.
Sorry, sir.
Knock, knock.
Hi, Mr. Head Honcho Legionnaire. The Source Hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And?
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam. What have we here, then? A so-called Source Hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs.
You gotta press home. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to this man.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number. Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for Source Hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop
Oh,
and
really?
think sorcery's afoot.
So, either we both take it or neither of us take it. Otherwise, it's not worth having. That's annoying.
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot Source Hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you! Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do Source Hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition. It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicily.
Why'd you make her explode?
What was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
Munificent.
Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide-and-seek with stiffs to me.
I heard you were seen at the mortician's.
You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out!
Damn, he's
Or
mad.
I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
All that I said was you was seen. You got real mad. Yeah, I definitely trust him the least. We have permission now, so let's go check out the crime scene. man just staring at an X on the table. Who are you?
Source Hunter.
Oh, so not a man.
A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is. Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth. And that is exactly what your presence in Sicil is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction. The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Sicil, after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can. The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Well, then it sounds like the east is where we should really be investigating.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that. But so far, none of their participants have returned. 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all. There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night.
Well, that's very handy. If no one's manning the lighthouse, but it remains lit anyway.
The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety. There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say?
Well, it would make sense. There's a lot of necros to manse up there.
A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them. There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Sicilians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition. So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home.
I mean, that doesn't seem like it's worth doing if you're sending your guys out and only 10% of them make it back alive. Well, you keeping up? Oh, yes. Just get back to the tavern and inspect the crime scene. Oh, she's hanging out. Well, she got a lot less clothes on now.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
I see. Of course you did, Val. What's this man doing? Oh, that's that weirdo. Is that the weirdo? I don't remember. I don't want to go near him, though.
Stop right there. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder
The
scene.
trail to a cold?
Enjoy.
What? What do you want about? Hey! Jesus. Ow! Uh-oh. What have we done? That's not what I expected.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
How dare it?
Terrible, terrible,
What the fuck?
terrible. It will consume us.
Oh,
by
that's
the
his ears.
thrill that lasts a
I could not figure out what was up with
What's
this thing.
this? 2 Rivalonians here at the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
Oh, I get you now.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Proper introductions. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and, hopefully, all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
3.
How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Well, which one do I look at?
You know, I think that imp might be quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
It's a void dragon. It's always a dragon. Dragons always gotta be eating worlds.
You saw? Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal! It's...
What is it?
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long, dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
Could it?
You,
What could
dear
it be?
stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more! It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
I was gonna reference the Skyrim plot, but I've completely forgotten what that dragon's name is.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then,
no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one. Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered.
I haven't been doing no praying.
In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain. After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Oh, surely nothing terrible.
But
Horrible.
don't dilly-dally.
Hang on, he's got beer over here. Mine. Oops. Stole his pillows. It's in his chest of drawers. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Another one for the collection.
Do you have a pillow collection? Oh my god, I'm doing everything wrong. Vial rack. Yoink. There's so many things. Well, let's boldly go.
Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
Well, slow down.
The wild ride continues. It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what it hopes to find here.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
If you are truly the Weaver of Time, you should already know that.
If any other being in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details.
I don't believe minutest is the word.
But you are different. Of you, I see nothing. I know nothing. So please, do tell me, how did you arrive here?
It was a stone what zapped us.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
New life? Did it do something to my old life?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones.
Yeah, what else
your
is new?
Guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone.
What the hell is it doing in there?
Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
I mean, there obviously is a major trope that there's something unique about our character in no matter what we do. But to be fair, it's like a oldest rule of storytelling is the story should follow the most interesting person in the story.
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
I can barely see any of it. It takes up like 2 inches on the top of my screen.
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry.
Don't know the
Thus,
difference.
It restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yeah, now this is a trope I don't particularly care for, which is where we just learn what the stakes are and what the worst case scenario is. At the same time, we learn exactly like how to fix it. It's like we just learned that time and space are being devoured by this dragon, and immediately know how to fix it.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing.
Yes, you would be an
I
AI-controlled
recorded
character.
Their doings, you see, collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because I think that I don't know how the AI-controlled character determines how they respond in scenarios where both players give their input.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
I feel like we should do it the other way around. Stop him from tearing holes in the tapestry and then fix it.
Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
What if I say no? Well, now we can talk.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Say what Zigzax and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale.
Spot on! Praise be that we, at least, are still capable of rational thinking. We seem to be the only ones in the insane asylum at the end of bloody time.
Yeah, look at us, the pragmatic sorts.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic fantastic changes your search will yield. And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you. Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
Well, maybe that's how they get you, Dan. So you pretend that there's varied dialogues, but your choices all lead to the same place.
Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Maybe we were the Void in an alternate universe or something.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
Nice metaphor. Yeah, there's so much dialogue.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from
I
history,
forgot to.
both in my
I meant to, I forgot to.
and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
So you're saying the answers might all be in classic dungeon settings. Who would have thought? I still don't understand how the Starstone and Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the Void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission? Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those Starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever. Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivalonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago.
Well, have fun with it.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivalon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Oh, hey. We now have fast travel from anywhere.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of History.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Well, we barely had cause to use it so far. I didn't expect to get it this early if it was a feature.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault.
That's hilarious.
Except
that it was that easy all along.
You.
See, anytime I start a game like this, I'm inclined to get the main plot moving a few steps before I delve into any side quests.
Ask, and I shall answer, if I can.
I'm just asking her all the same questions I asked him.
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be.
Or not to be.
I am but what I am, and that is task.
See, I get overwhelmed with that much dialogue available that I just kind of ignore most of it.
Are we of the epics of eternity? Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you.
Likewise. I know a lot of people consider it a virtue when the game is that open from the beginning, but I just find myself struggling to get immersed without any sense of direction. So when I have an immediate main plot thing like this, where it's like, hey, go talk to this person, investigate this murder, I'm gonna do that to at least get the ball rolling before I delve into all the other content. Stop nudging me, Otis. Go away.
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined.
If I try to speed read, I just won't internalize anything, and I will completely miss the plot by the end.
I believe
doesn't seem that
Starstones
deep or
will not
profound so
lead
far,
you
though.
to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time.
Yeah, I'm not even doing anything.
These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone. Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
Oh, behave. Well, that was a lot of chat. So long my mouse fell asleep.
I am the last test.
Oh my god, even the chest talks.
Test. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Okay. We're looking for 4 chests. What are this? That's nothing. Anything to snatch while we're here? Don't look like it. Okay, I guess this is like a hub to fast travel to different locations or something. Can you stop shoving me? Is there anything to like find around here? To the first garden. Oh, god dang it. I guess it's just not open. Well, whatever. Apparently we're gonna meet Goblin Man's agent when we get back, which means a lot more dialogue we have to sit through. I'm curious why that Starstone was in the murder place. What that means. And how do we leave? Do we just do this? I think we just do this.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again
Oh,
to
it's
the
you.
realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
What about this murder that you actually summoned us here for? I'm actually curious. What's your take on that at this point?
So it is, and so it should continue to be. For I suspect his foul murder and the plight of dying time are somehow interconnected. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek.
If you knew that these stones were important, why'd you just leave it in there? With one guard watching it.
I can't even smell
That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the
No, it was just on the ground, and it
Grand
zapped us when we walked in.
I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring.
Delicious.
That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, savored all too seldomly.
No meowing, Dans.
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home. I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you. Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you.
Why didn't he have it and give it to us when we found him?
You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
That's sketchy. Why don't you just use it to go pick up the other one?
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
I don't think I want it. You're a weirdo. Blanc. Link to each other and come in pairs. Interesting. Alright, well, I think that's long enough for today. These streams are starting an hour earlier just to try and get through, just to give myself an extra hour for these streams and try and get through this game in a timely manner, since I expect it to be quite lengthy. But we'll pick this back up tomorrow. Till then, have yourselves a wonderful Saturday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.